Hey, y'all. Well, we're on again. But now listen, I'm having a little bad luck with getting hands-on support for my Richmond, California Christians Alert Group ministry. But as I have said to you before, my faith in God is stronger than ever before. You know, even in an earlier message when I mentioned things that I wanted to talk about, the very first one was, who is God? Now, listen, let me qualify what I'm about to say because I think it needs to be said and it's sensitive and touchy. And we all have a brain. We all have thought. And in order to speak, we have to first process or think in order to choose the words we are about to speak. And if you're normal, you and you alone controls your mind, your own mind. So remember, what you hear from me is my thinking, not yours. Hopefully we will be like-minded and agree. But now the question is, who is God? Now for me, God is our creator. God created the heavens and the earth. Now, it wasn't long ago that science said that our existence began with a big bang. You know, it was not very long ago that science said the earth was flat. Listen, even our founding fathers said and believed that under God all men are created equal. And our Pledge of Allegiance used to use the term under God, and when you went to court, you had to swear under God, and on and on. But listen, there is a new space telescope that's went up in 2020, 2021 called the James Webb Space Telescope. And it was supposed to allow us to see back to the times of the Big Bang. But now there are images coming back from the James Webb Space Telescope that have a little conflict with the concept of the Big Bang. But yeah, there are too many debates we can have about our creation. And that's not what I want to talk about. But I want to choose my own logic and reasoning by looking at what's going on in our lives today. God, to me, are the powers we live with that we can't control. There's a two-word phrase called force majeure that to me means an act of God. Now, let's get on to some of the things that I think we live with, or I know we live with, that we can control. And let's start with the sun. You know, sunrise every morning and sunset every evening. And then the seasons, summer, fall, winter, and spring, and the weather and the wind, and hurricanes and tornadoes and cyclones, and the oceans and tides, waves, and tsunamis, and how about wildfires and droughts and earthquakes and volcanoes, illness and pandemics, and on and on. But now don't forget, birth, life, and death, that's every one of us an act of God that we have no control over. And in the words of Muhammad Ali, God is a bad man. Now, I have said to you before that my given path to my next life is through Jesus Christ. Why? Because there I believe I will be reunited with my darling, the sweetest person that ever lived, mother, and my strong and masculine dad forever. So I ask you, who are you? And I say to you that God is all power to love and to fear. So now if you hear me, I love you as friends, but I need help in organizing and maintaining this Richmond's California Christians Alert Group. And then we're going to get it organized and running smoothly, and we're going to take it to the world. So if you're local and can give a hand on helping to start up, I'm old school, email me at flokiv@yahoo.com. And then we're going to get on with what is a giving ministry. Amen.